You've been through every angle of a quarterback competition. What's this one been like so far?
Same thing it's always been since I was young. Compete with myself. Every throw I make, try to make a better one the day after. Push myself in the film room and just try to push the offense to be better every day.
Coach was saying the other day that we could see some different things this year. I know you're not going to tell us what those are, but are you excited by them? Like, what's the sense of what you're getting there?
I'm excited just off of, it's been a while since I played real football. Got injured early in the season, so to be back out during spring ball was a little bit of a tease, and now to be here during camp just feels that much better with the offense. And, we were blessed in the sense of people getting an extra year, so we were able to get those older guys back like Josh Black and all them to have a lot of veterans, and then the younger classes coming in, so I'm excited for this year for sure.
You talk about nothing's given to you. When you have a quarterback competition like that, you being the older statesman on this football team, how do you take that?
You gotta treat everyone the same way when Jacoby and Dylan came in freshman year last year, help them learn the offense because excuse my language, apologize for that, but if anything happens like last year, God forbid I go down and the next person's up, you want to make sure that the whole team is good in itself, so help the younger guys and everybody else that's in the room be better.
Garrett described you guys as being very different, and you obviously come from different backgrounds. What's your relationship been like with him, and have you been able to bond over anything?
It's different for sure, but I would compare it kind of like me and Dungy's relationship.
Yeah.
He's all the way on the West Coast, I'm all the way in Jersey, so it's like two completely different lives. The thing that we come together most with is football, because that's two things that we're both passionate about. So just being on the field, being in the facilities, camp is a long day, so we're together all the time, and that's kind of where our relationship is.
How would you describe his game? Haven't seen him in spring and now a little bit of fall.
Different. You can tell he's a big athletic guy, just helping him learn the offense.
Tommy, where have you kind of grown your game? Like you said, it's been a while since you've been on the field, so where do you feel you've improved the most?
Mentally for sure. Just trying to work on getting the ball out of my hands faster, taking less hits off my body. Just like the veteran aspect of, I've been around for a while, so little wrinkles that happen in the offense, things I see things faster, I see what the defense is going to do, and now I just got to let it play out and play the football.
You got Jarvion and Abdul back, as well as having Sean Tucker, just what that means to you.
It's a loaded running back room. I'll tell you that. All four of them guys, because Cooper Lutz as well, all four of them can go. And it's fun to have all of them pushing each other and, watching each one take the ball. Each one of them have their own strengths and weaknesses, but there's more strengths than weaknesses in that room for sure.
And then now, Coach was also saying how, he's been here for 5 years, but this sixth season, this sixth training camp feels different. And it feels like everyone's out here with a different purpose after the mishaps from last season. What does it feel like just in that quarterback room? But also, you guys have the biggest roster you've had ever. What does it feel like just with the guys? Does it feel different?
No doubt. You see, everybody knows what happened last year. Everything around football, the world, COVID, everything was just off. So just using that as motivation and pushing us and showing that everything matters. I heard Rhino made a statement a couple weeks ago about national championship. That goes back to the details, the smallest details. Teams that win the national championship, win championships, do not leave out minor details, and I think that's something that everyone has paid attention to detail to this whole summer and all season working up, and I think it's paying off so far, and we got to keep pushing.
Time for two more for Tommy. Tommy, Coach said that he wants an outright winner of the quarterback position. He doesn't want to have to name one. What's that resonate to you when a statement like that is said?
Same thing he told me from day one. Make it black and white. No gray in the middle. Make it clear cut.
Tommy, do you think you've become more assertive as a leader as time's gone on?
No doubt. Being around older guys, my freshman year I was around Zaire Franklin and Eric Dungy, so watching them. Then the next class going up with Mo Neal and Jamal Custis and watching all those guys, you take a little bit from each person. Everybody's different, so to take a little bit from all those guys and bring it all into one body, I just try to help push the offense and just make sure that the team all around is in the right state of mind so we can move forward.
I think externally, a lot of people might wonder, how you keep composure in the pocket after taking so many hits the last couple of years. Has that been a challenge at all mentally, just, keeping yourself downfield? And is there anything maybe you worked on just to, we saw what you looked like in 2018. I'm sure you hadn't taken maybe 100 hits. How do you work through that?
It's all mental. That's part of the game, especially if you talk about guys that are in the NFL. If you talk to them, it's more mental than physical. So for me, just staying true to my faith, staying true to God, and just believing in myself and my teammates.
Mm-hmm. You feel more comfortable in the pocket than the last year or two?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, especially with all the offensive linemen returning and then adding some guys. Everybody's pushing each other. It's competition in every single room, and competition brings out the best of people.